Okay, YouTubians, Wolfpack, let's take a nature walk. So this is the start of where my part of the property is. So I want to clean out all of that. All the small stuff anyway. A couple of really big trees that are still good shape, we leave them alone. Of course, got to tear down the rest of that building. All these small trees in the front have to come out. So that's a no-brainer. Same with these ones up here. Now, Migo wants to put a fence, continuous fencing down to mark his property. So I may put an old-fashioned style horse ranch fence up for my side, just because I want to keep it looking a certain way, right? So had to cross over the ditch. So I gotta tear this down yet this summer, finish doing that, straighten out my keeping boards, and I gotta tear that out. I still want to get all the wood I can out of there. We're going to drop those trees on the house. Those ones we're dropping that way. A couple of these, maybe that one and that one and that one might be able to hit the house just right. But I want to knock the roof off with the trees so that I can get inside there. I'm worried about it collapsing on me. So if I can knock that part down, then we got to clean out a lot of these smaller trees here. We'll go around the back side. Yeah, but I mean, I don't often get to drop a tree on a house. So I'm going to take full advantage of it and drop a few of them. See if we can't pancake this thing and be easier to pick up off the ground. But see, one of my worries is if I keep going, you see that chimney? It's already starting to lean, right? And it's holding up most of that top roof, except for those other two boards. So if I keep going and that chimney falls, there's a slim chance it might land on me or the roof will. So I figured it'd be smarter to drop a couple trees on there and hopefully at least knock the chimney down. And if I can do that, I don't have to worry about those bricks landing on me, right? So that's my plan on that one. And that big tree has to come down. So like a lot of these big trees back here have to come down. Because, well, some of them are dead, but some of them are rotted in the middle. And some of them are just in the way. So that big one there, it's got to be 300 years old. We're going to try to keep that one if we can. But I'm going to get a guy out here, because my opinion is we're getting a great big split right in the center of that tree. I don't know if you can see it from here. And I'm worried about that split, so we'll have to have a better look at it. Anyway, yeah, so the idea is to clean the rest of these trees out this summer. Cut them all down. That dead one still hasn't dropped. And clean out this area back here. There's where the cabin's gonna go. I'm really liking this spot. I've been away for a week because I've had to be at Mom's, and plus I haven't been sick, and plus we have family issues where some people are sick, so including myself, so I haven't been able to come out. But now that I've been gone and I look at it, that's the perfect spot. So, and we want to drop all these trees, and I just want to kind of clear out the back just for like a little backyard, maybe 10-12 feet, something like that, not very far, because I don't want to lose all the bush. And then I want to keep all this stuff unless there's a tree that looks like it's going to come eventually towards the house, I'll take it down. But other than that, they can stay there. So, anyway, I'm standing in my living room, looking towards the street. So yeah, so this summer project, get rid of all the trees, clear the land, put in all my posts I need, and then do my first layer of the floor with just the logs, right? If I get that done and get that building tear down this year, I will say I accomplished everything I needed to, okay? Now, if I could do more than that, fantastic, but it's only a couple months left, so before the cold winter comes in. So, hopefully in the next 6 or 7 or 8 weeks I can get all this done. And if I can, well, I'm going to be one happy dude. So, next time I'm out, I'm cutting down all the trees I can. And then, oh yeah, it's rotted at the bottom too. Okay, it's got to come down. Unfortunately, that tree's had it. Look at the bottom there. Woodpeckers have gotten in it. Same with that one. That's going to fall. Okay. Damn it. I was hoping to keep that big booger. However, it is leaning away from where my place is going to be. Maybe we'll leave it. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a lot of work out here. Hopefully, get a bunch of shit done real quick. But I'm not doing nothing today. I just came out to get grounded, try to relax, because I've had way too much stress the last few days. So that's that. So anyway, feels good to get back out here. But yeah, so that's our plans for this year, guys. Hope you stick with me. Hope you enjoy the journey. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, please. I've got 71 YouTubians. I'd like to get to 100 pretty soon. That would be awesome. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. When I start building a cabin, you guys, it's going to be a lot of fun watching that. As well as rebuilding all the old windows I took out of this place. All those windows I took out, I want to rebuild them and keep them as part of my property, because the ancestors that lived here, the people that lived here before, I want part of that to remain. So, you know, then when I'm gone, then the grandkids can take over it, and you know, whatever. But yeah. So, that's the big project, and we will see you next time.